All right, so it is, what do we got here? August 4th. I don't even have the day straight. So, yesterday I had my orthopedic appointment. So, I saw the physician assistant, and he took a look, and he realized that I had torn my pec tendon. So he did, the typical like feeling around to make sure everything was okay or not okay, but just kind of felt around a little bit, to see what was what he could feel or what not feel, I guess. So so it was in there for 20 minutes. Had an X-ray that they came back negative. Everything's fine. So scheduled an MRI, which is interesting. And I don't know, where this journey is going to go or whatnot. But I was anticipating having kind of like a quicker procedure. I don't know, like having surgery this week or whatnot. But in Rochester, I guess there aren't enough MRI facilities that are built to to have big people like me fit. So I could overhear the nurse that I was working with talking to somebody and say, he's about 6'1", he weighs about 260 pounds. Yeah, that's right, that's right. Yes, 6'1". And I was like, I just thought that was weird. So when she came back, I was like, what was that all about? She's like, well, we can't get you in for an MRI this week. It's not going to be until the middle of August. And I was like, my pec's gonna like I can't have my arm just like kind of like dangling here. And she's like, that's as soon as we can get you in one of the MRI machines that you would fit in. Like, I'm not a big guy, maybe 6'1", maybe, and I have to wait 2 weeks to get an MRI. That will I guess this is delaying the inevitable. Uh, just from things that I've seen on social media and other pec tears and whatnot. Usually you have surgery like within a week or like 2 weeks, but because I don't even have, I can't even rest my arm like that for a while. So because of the facilities here and like this, everybody kind of getting back from COVID and whatnot, my procedure is not going to be or my MRI is not going to be scheduled for a couple weeks. So I got, you can't tell here, but there's a little golf ball right here in my pec. And I'm starting to bruise, so it's starting to come down my bicep. So my kids think that's kind of cool that they can see the discoloration and things. But the PA was great. He was kind of humorous. I like, what am I what am I gonna do? Like, I tore my pec. So I asked him if this is a common injury for people my age. I'm 30. I just turned 38, and I just turned 30 in February. He said, I've been at this office for 20 years, and you are the sixth pec tendon tear that I've seen. Now, I haven't had the MRI yet, but all the symptoms and signs are there. I said, really? I said, I'm only the sixth one. He's like, yeah, and you're the third one in 2 weeks. I just thought that was kind of funny. So I said, well, I guess the guys like me are starting to get strong again. He just kind of laughed, and I said, are they around my age bracket? And he said, yeah. He's like, they're in late 30s, early 40s. And one of those guys already had his surgery. And apparently he was a small guy because he had, MRI and surgery in the same week that he tore his pec tendon, and what the PA told me. So I'm scheduled for August 19th, I think, and then appointment with the surgeon on August 24th. So I don't even. there's not even much I can do. Like I have very, very limited mobility right now. The discoloration is a little worse. It's getting worse every day. But I'm gonna try and keep up with at least like some lower body stuff. I can't lift a plate. I tried lifting the 5 pound plate today, and I couldn't do that. It was it just hurt too much to even try and pick it up. It's difficult to write. It's difficult to like hold my arm like here, like all the symptoms that anybody has ever had or has about this stuff is basically what happened. Let me switch this up here. So what's good view here? There's no real good views. I'll just hold it. So yeah, so that's where we're at right now. That's even worse. Whatever. So yeah, I'm too big of a guy to fit in an average size MRI machine, and I don't I don't even know. I feel so bad that it actually happened, and I was hoping that I could have surgery sooner rather than later because school starts in a few weeks. So I know I'm not going to be. I'm going to have less mobility after the procedure, but gosh, just got to wait an extra 2 weeks. So I called the office anyway, called where the imaging office here. And I said, can you put me on a list, please, like as soon as possible? Like I called maybe like 10 minutes after it was actually scheduled and said, do you have any times that you're available, that there's earlier appointment? So I'm on a cancellation list, and I live about 45 minutes away from this MRI center. So I said, as long as you give me an hour heads up, I'll be there, no problem. So I anticipate that I'll probably get there earlier than that. Gosh, I hope so. But otherwise, I don't know. We'll just keep tracking this journey, I guess. I haven't even really started it. I don't even know what's going on in there. But like I said, all the symptoms were there: range of motion, swelling. I asked the PA what that little mass was in the middle of my pec, and he said that's the tendon. So it's under there. He said the extent they won't know until the MRI. The only thing that I'm concerned about is that the swelling hasn't gone down. Like it's actually gotten a little worse. Pain is okay. Like I can't really do much. Anyway, so I wear a sling most of the day. I can still type, so I can do my work, like my job stuff. So that's good that I don't have a physically demanding job. It's more of a mentally demanding job than anything. So I'm good there. But it's not what I anticipated or what I planned for to wrap up the summer of 2020. So I keep a little video log here. I started writing a little bit of a journal too about this stuff and what's happening and how it feels. I haven't watched a video of it, but I just keep hearing that sound in my head, and I don't know if anybody else has experienced that same sound when I rupture my tricep tendon. Keep hearing this popping sound, which I don't know. I mean, that might be weird to those of you who are going to watch this, but it just feels so, I don't know, it just feels weird. And it that sound, I don't know if I'll ever get that out of my head. But I guess that's it for now. It's August 4th, so we got 15 days until my MRI appointment. Hopefully we get in sooner than that. So who knows what they're going to find after 2 weeks of having torn it and what have you. See what happens. Thanks for watching.